Hey there, fellow vacation dreamers. You see that family packing their bags, kids hopped up on sugary cereal and excitement? They're about to embark on a journey of a lifetime. And guess what? They're doing it without breaking the bank. We've all been there, scrolling through those travel websites, daydreaming of white sand beaches and exotic cocktails. But then reality hits you. Vacations can be expensive. Have you seen the price of airline tickets lately? But don't despair. Just because you're not made of money doesn't mean you can't treat your family to an unforgettable vacation. Get ready for 7 steps to budget-friendly family fun. Alright folks, before we start booking those flights and picturing ourselves sipping Mai Tais on the beach, we gotta talk about the B word. No, not beach, silly. I'm talking about budget. I know, it's about as exciting as watching paint dry, but trust me, setting a budget is the first step to a stress-free vacation. Think of your budget as your vacation GPS. It's going to guide you to your dream destination without leading you down a financial dead end. So gather your family around the kitchen table, grab your calculators, or those dusty abacuses you've got stashed away, and let's crunch some numbers. First things first, take a good, hard look at your finances. How much can you realistically afford to spend without having to sell off your prized Beanie Baby collection? Remember, this number should include everything: flights, hotels, gas, food, those ridiculous inflatable pool toys the kids will beg for, everything. And here's a pro tip from yours truly. Always, and I mean always, factor in a little cushion for unexpected expenses. Because let's face it, something always comes up. Whether it's a flat tire on the rental car, or your kid deciding to order the lobster every night for dinner. Alright, we've got our budget figured out. Now comes the fun part. Picking a destination. This is where things get exciting, folks. Do you dream of building sandcastles on pristine beaches, hiking through majestic mountains, exploring bustling cities with their iconic landmarks and questionable smells? The world is your oyster, or at least it can be if you play your cards right. But remember, we're on a budget here, so we gotta be smart about our destination choices. Unless you've got a secret stash of cash hidden somewhere, that trip to Fiji might have to wait. But don't despair. There are plenty of amazing and affordable destinations right here in our own backyard. From the sunny beaches of Florida to the breathtaking national parks of the American West, there's something for everyone. And hey, who knows? You might even discover a hidden gem you never knew existed. Now, where do you want to go? If your budget is tight, consider destinations within driving distance, or places where you can stay with family or friends. Got your heart set on somewhere exotic? Find alternatives that offer a similar vibe for less. For example, can't afford Hawaii? Check out Florida's Gulf Coast or Puerto Rico instead. Remember, your destination should fit your budget, not the other way around. But if there's a dream spot you've always wanted to visit, reverse the plan and let your destination guide your saving strategy. Alright folks, we've got a budget, we've got a destination, hopefully somewhere with at least a little sunshine, unless you're one of those weirdos who likes looking at trees in the rain. Now it's time to talk about timing. And no, I'm not talking about your hilarious stand-up routine that you're planning on unleashing on the unsuspecting locals. I'm talking about when you actually go on this vacation. Because, believe it or not, the time of year can make a huge difference in how much this whole shebang is going to cost you. Think about it. Everyone and their Uncle Larry wants to go to Disney World in the summer. You know, when the kids are out of school and it's hotter than a Kardashian in a sauna. Okay, you've got your budget, your destination, your dates. You're practically ready to pack your bags and go. But hold your horses, my friend, because we need to talk about the extras. You know, those sneaky little costs that can creep up on you like a bad sunburn. We're talking about things like baggage fees, airport parking, tips for the poor souls who have to handle your luggage, and of course, snacks. Listen, I've been there. You're at the airport, starving because airport food is somehow even worse than airplane food, and you end up spending $20 on a soggy sandwich and a bottle of water that costs more than a gallon of gas. Or you get to your hotel and realize you have to pay extra to use the internet. In this day and age, it's practically un-American. These things might seem small, but they can really add up and blow your budget faster than you can say souvenir shot glass. So here's what you do. Make a list of all the potential extras you might encounter on your trip. Think about things like transportation costs, meals, snacks, activities, souvenirs, and anything else that might tempt you to reach for your wallet. Once you've got your list, factor those costs into your overall budget. Trust me, a little planning goes a long way, and it might just save you from having to eat ramen noodles for a month when you get back home. All right, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, I can plan this trip myself. I'm a smart, capable individual with access to the internet. And you're right, you are a smart, capable individual. Probably better looking than me, too. But even the smartest, most capable people can use a little help sometimes. That's where travel agents come in. These folks are like wizards of travel deals. They know all the ins and outs of the travel industry. They have access to exclusive discounts and packages that you won't find anywhere else. And they can help you navigate the often confusing world of flights, hotels, and activities. Plus, they can save you a ton of time and stress. Just tell them what you're looking for, what your budget is, and they'll do all the heavy lifting for you. Now, if you're dead set against talking to another human being, and hey, I get it, sometimes people can be the worst. You can also use online travel booking platforms like Expedia, Kayak, or Travelocity. These sites allow you to compare prices from different airlines, hotels, and rental car companies all in one place. They also often have special deals and discounts that you wouldn't find booking directly. So don't be afraid to let technology do some of the work for you. All right, folks, you've got your destination locked and loaded. The excitement is palpable, and you can almost feel the sand between your toes or the crisp mountain air filling your lungs. The anticipation of new adventures, the thrill of exploring uncharted territories, and the joy of creating unforgettable memories with your loved ones. It's all within reach. The itinerary is planned down to the minute. You've got a list of must-see attractions, a schedule packed with activities, and a map dotted with all the places you can't wait to visit. Every detail has been meticulously thought out, from the best local eateries to the hidden gems only the locals know about. It's going to be the trip of a lifetime. Now comes the not-so-fun part, saving for the shebang. Figure out the total cost of your trip and divide that number by the months you have until you set sail. Open a separate savings account, your vacation vault. This dedicated account will help you keep track of your progress and ensure that your vacation funds are safe from any impulsive spending. Saving doesn't have to be a snooze fest. Get the whole family in on the action. Turn it into a game. Whoever saves the most gets to pick the first activity on vacation. Cut back on takeout one night a week. Instead of dining out, cook a fun family meal together. Not only will you save money, but you'll also create some great bonding moments in the kitchen. Pack your lunches instead of hitting up the vending machine. Those daily trips to the cafeteria or the corner deli can add up quickly. By preparing your meals at home, you'll not only save money, but also have more control over what you're eating. Plus, it's a great opportunity to get creative with your lunch options and try out new healthy recipes. And for crying out loud, make your coffee at home. You'll be surprised how much you can save by just making a few small changes. Those daily trips to the coffee shop can drain your wallet faster than you think. Invest in a good coffee maker and some quality beans, and you'll be your own barista in no time. And hey, if all else fails, there's always that dusty box of old Beanie Babies in the attic. Those things gotta be worth something by now, right? You never know. You might have a rare gem in there that's worth a small fortune. Speaking of things gathering dust, remember all that junk you swore you'd sell on eBay but never did? Well, guess what? It's time for a good old-fashioned garage sale, baby. Get the kids involved. Let them set up a lemonade stand. Not only will you declutter your home, but you'll also make some extra cash to put towards your vacation fund. It's a win-win situation. Plus, it's a great way to teach your kids about the value of money and the importance of saving, or put on a puppet show for the neighbors. Nothing says family fun like squeezing every last penny out of your unwanted possessions. And the best part? Every time you sell something, you can imagine it's another seashell you can collect on your dream vacation. See, saving money can be fun and slightly disturbing. But in the end, all these efforts will pay off when you're finally on that dream vacation, enjoying every moment without worrying about the cost. So start saving, get creative, and make it a family project. Your future self will thank you. Okay, you've made it. The long-awaited vacation is finally here. The stress of planning and packing has led to this moment. You're living the dream, basking in the sun, sipping on something fruity. But don't get too comfortable just yet. The real test's sticking to your budget amidst tourist traps and souvenirs. Remember why you set that budget? Those sacrifices back home? They were for this. Enjoy, but balance is key. Set aside a small emergency fund for unexpected awesomeness. Vacations are about indulging a little and making memories, not just buying stuff. Spend quality time with loved ones. It's the connections that make a vacation unforgettable. So, there you have it, folks. My 7 steps to planning a budget-friendly family vacation. These steps help you make the most of your time and money, ensuring a memorable trip without financial stress. Remember, a little planning goes a long way. By being strategic, you can enhance your vacation experience and focus on making memories with your loved ones. Now, let's dive into some fantastic vacation ideas that won't break the bank, but will still provide an unforgettable experience for the whole family. Consider a cruise or an all-inclusive resort. These options offer a great way to manage your budget because most of your expenses are covered upfront. For the adventurous families, our national parks offer breathtaking scenery and endless opportunities for hiking, camping, and reconnecting with nature. And finally, for a budget-friendly city escape, you can't go wrong with Washington, D.C. This vibrant city offers a plethora of free attractions that are both educational and entertaining. So, there you have it. Proof that you don't need to win the lottery to create amazing family memories. With a bit of creativity and careful planning, you can design a vacation that fits your budget and leaves a lasting impression on your family. Now get out there and explore the world, my friends. The adventure awaits, and there's no better time than now to start planning your next family getaway. Happy travels!